Hi folks, and welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to be showing you what to do with that leftover bit of Bakewell pudding. I think you got the description and I think you know where we're going. So let's get on with the recipe. Very simple, easy with the leftovers. So in the bowl here we've got our leftover mixture from the last video, and here is 4 ounces of almonds, and all we need to do, chuck them in. Stir this in so it's blended in, so it's clear. You don't want to get a lot of volume in it. So if you whip it up too much, it'll blow. That's that. So that's the one job done. So the next part is this. So you need around about 12 pastry shells. Now this is short pastry, so we'll skip over and I'll show you how to make the pastry shells and the pastry. 226 grams of plain flour, 14 grams of water, 28 grams of castor sugar, 56 grams of butter or margarine, 56 grams of white shortening. So the first things we want to do is put our castor sugar in with our water and give that a good stir around so it's sort of dissolved. And now we're going to add our fat into our flour. And all we're going to do is crumb this in so it's all nice and fine. So it's best to have your fat at room temperature. Now a nice little well in the middle. Now we're going to add our liquid in with our sugar. And you make this into a bit of a dough. Well, there's our pastry done. And what else do we need for the job? Yeah, a rolling pin, a knife, and a cutter. Now this is a tray which we're going to be using. It's a Yorkshire pudding tray, and the cutter does fit nicely in those little holes. And before we use the tray, it's important thing is to grease up your tin. On my eBay store I sell this prep spray. This is preparation spray for doing tins, trays, anything like that, bread tins. This is really good stuff. What we need to be doing now is rolling out your pastry. Put down some flour first. You don't want to get too much flour on the table really. Now we're going to be rolling this down to about 3 millimeters thick. Put your knife under it. That's about right. And then all we do is just cut them out. And we place them onto our tray, and then we just gently push them into the middle. There you go. These are the shells I did earlier. As you can see, I stamped them out in the bakery because they've got that nice fluted edge around there. And there we go, folks. And that is what's left. So all I've done with these now is fill them with raspberry jam, not fully. So normally this are set in the fridge, but because it's been used and it's all fresh, we'll need to pour it out. So we'll pop it into a pouring jug. So it's now time to pop your oven on. Your oven temperature wants to be around about 180 Celsius. So all you need to do is just fill them. Preferably not right to the top. Now with 4 of these, we're going to leave them plain. So 4 of them, we're going to put some flaked almonds on. Then the other ones, we're going to put some cherries in. And that's it. All we're going to do now is pop that into the oven. And we're going to be baking these for around about 20 to 25 minutes. Until they're golden brown. So we'll get them straight into the oven. Well, your Bakewells are ready, so we're going to go and get them out of the oven. Now all I've done with these now is popped on the top apricot masking. Very simple, easy to make. There is a link down in the description. Very simple job. Basically, it's almost, if you're in a rush, 50% apricot, 50% water, boiled up. And that's it. So let's crack on and have a look inside. But I'm going to do the plain one because it gives you a comparison between the Bakewell pudding and the Bakewell tart. So there's your simple tart. Pastry's been nicely baked. And it's just enough, that is. Just chop them open. And that's the inside. So this is the almond part. So it's very much like the pudding, but it's actually got the almond in this. So the question is, what's this like? Thing is, I know what they taste like really, but I'm going to taste it again because I actually love these. And you just got that nice kick of almond, just enough to make it tasty. So you've learnt something. You've learnt how to turn a Bakewell pudding into a Bakewell tart. Very simple and easy. And if you like this type of content, please subscribe and please share. And we'll see you again very shortly on the Crazy Baker channel. Laters! This is the Crazy Baker channel. Baking. Lifestyle. Recipes. Reviews. I am the Crazy Baker. Please subscribe and please share. Laters!